Football Dad's Army, welcome back to the show. The final score. Just waiting for Anthony, see if he's going to pop on or not. Usually does these shows with me, but I can't get hold of him at the moment for whatever reason. Anyway, but this game, let's talk about the game. Arsenal, Man United. These games are always very tough, very intense. I don't think it's got the same intensity as what it used to have back in the day with the Vieira and the Roy Keane rivalry and the Ferguson Wenger rivalry. It ain't got the same bite as that, but still, it's still a game that I'd love to win. And the second only to Tottenham. They're the only two games that I really, really can't stand losing. Tottenham and United. But we come through it after a very poor first half. I think we was cancelling out each other more than anything. I've seen a lot of negative videos about that first half, and it depends on how you look at it. You can look at it from two different ways. You can look at it in a way as where Arsenal did not go for the juggler. They didn't come out the traps at 100 miles an hour and try and blow them away in the first half like we've done in the recent few games. But I think we were sort of taking our time a little bit more. It was like a sort of chess match in that first half. But the second half we did. Second half we put a foot on the gas and we come out flying, and we was giving it to United. And although we didn't score any goals in open play, which is one of the reasons why we definitely do need a striker, and I'm still advocating for a striker in January, even though we've found a bit of form. I don't care who it is, really, whether it's Gyökeres, whether it's Isaacs, whether it's Osherman, any proven striker. I say I don't care who it is, but what I mean by that is I don't care which one of the top strikers it would be. I mean, I don't want like an Evan Ferguson from Brighton on loan, something like stupid like that. It'd just be going back to having like an Eddie Nketiah in your team, wouldn't it? But we do need to spend a few quid in January. Just get that big striker, get a prolific striker, and that's the final piece of the puzzle for me. And with Chelsea coming back into the title race, Man City bouncing back as well with a good 3-0 win. We need to reinforce our squad. We need to make sure we're not going to get left behind because they're pushing. Chelsea under Enzo Maresca, they look like a good side at the minute. They look like they're playing good football, scoring plenty of goals as well. And what's his name? Their striker, I can't. Jackson. Jackson seems to be playing very well lately. I know he hasn't scored in his last couple of games, but he's been playing very good football, laying it off and assisting, I believe. So, he wasn't the greatest signing for me. I wouldn't have wanted him at Arsenal, but it seemed they've stuck with him, and he seems to be doing all right at Chelsea now. But also, Chelsea is scoring goals like Arsenal, scoring goals all around the pitch. They had 5 different goal scorers themselves in midweek, and although it was against Southampton and they had a player sent off, they still turned the screw on them. So I think it's going to be a tighter title race this season. It's looking like it's heating up nice and good, and it's going to be between the top 4 clubs at the moment. I should imagine Liverpool. So they drew against Newcastle. I said that would be a draw. I did predict a 3-3 draw for that game, and I was right. But that's always a draw, though. That's always a game where there's a lot of draws. I remember there being a season where it was 4-4, and then the following season it was 4-4. AFC always in the chat. Big yourself up, bro. Thank you. The first comment of the evening. AFC always. I'm on my own at the moment. AFC. Anthony was supposed to be with me, but I don't know what's happened to him at the moment. He might come on a bit later. I don't know. I'm glad there's someone in the chat, so you can put some questions in there if you like, mate, so I can answer them, because I'm going to be running out of things to say where I've got no one else to do the stream with. So hopefully I'll get a few people, a few comments in the stream there, a few questions maybe. So the game, ain't that corners, our set plays, Declan Rice's corners that the goals come from. I think the whole of the league, everyone's talking about it, and they're saying it's like a dark arts thing, all the pushing and shoving in the box and all that. Well, if it was that easy, if it was just a dark arts thing, why don't everybody do it then? It's the coach. I can't think of his name. The set piece coach. He's taught our players how to execute these corners and free kicks. But mainly, the corners are more dangerous than the free kicks, in my opinion. Declan Rice, my God, what a corner taker he's become. He is unbelievable. So he's going to get 2 assists, isn't he, from them 2 goals the weekend? Not the weekend. I mean yesterday. He's going to get 2. He'll get 2 assists from there. And I just think he's been slagged off a little bit lately, Declan Rice, and I think it's a bit harsh. Even Arsenal fans have been slagging him off. We've scored 7 goals from set pieces this season. Yeah, we've scored the most in the calendar year. I know we've scored. It's about 27. I think could be even more than that. It's from set pieces. We've scored the most goals, and we're getting a lot of hate for that. I mean, I don't understand why it doesn't matter how you score the goals. All that matters is you put the ball in the back of the net and you get your 3 points, don't it? That's all that matters. But moving on from the game, I think this title race, it's going to be really tight. I think Liverpool slips up. All right, they're still 7 points in front, but Chelsea are coming good. We've got Brighton in the mix, Aston Villa, Man City are coming back as well. Man City came back with a 3-0 win against Forest yesterday. So, I think it will be between Liverpool, us, City, and Chelsea. I think that'd be the top 4. Not quite sure which way round it'll be yet, but it's going to be exciting to see. It's going to be, not Man City and Arsenal, Man City and Liverpool this season. There's going to be 4 of us fighting with this title. Chelsea have got a chance, man. If Arsenal have got a chance, they're on the same point. Excuse me, we're on the same points. We're just, I think they've got a better goal difference than us after that 5-1 victory yesterday. Because the reason why we was above them on the same points before them games is because of the away goal that we scored at the Bridge. There was a 1-1 draw, wasn't it? And because we scored the away goal, because the goal difference was the same, goal scored was the same. So they go on to the head-to-head, and the head-to-head, we scored an away goal in the head-to-head. So that's why we was in front of them. That's why we was above them in the league. There was no other reason. And we got 2 goals yesterday, and they got 5, but -1 because of the goal they conceded 4. So they got a +2 better goal difference, didn't they? So that's why they're above us, but they're playing some good stuff, man, as well. Amarim released, realised crap United are, and he's got one hell of a job to do. He's got anyone that goes there has got a big job to do. It's a total rebuild. I know they've started from the top. I think they've got new. Is it new? Is it Ineos? Is it or they bought a certain amount of shares? So Jim Radcliffe's behind them, I believe, and it's. I think they've started to get new directors, and they're sort of building it from the top down. So they've got the manager now. They don't really know much about him, to be honest. I haven't done any research on him or anything. We all know that he used to be Sporting Lisbon's manager, and he's done a good job there. But it's not the Premier League in Portugal, is it? It's not. It's definitely not the Premier League. Gyökeres, absolutely smashing it out there. There's a player that I would love to come to Arsenal. People were saying, well, what about when we played Sporting Lisbon? He didn't do nothing. But that's because of our defence. Saliba and Gabriel, they had him in his pocket, didn't they? They had him in his pocket, but we've done that to Ireland. And Ireland's being found out. Ireland was world class the last 2 years. This year, I mean, he started off all right, but I mean, they got 3 goals yesterday. He didn't score any of them. So, has he been found out? I wonder what. I wonder what's happening with him. Since he told Mikel Arteta to be humble, he's gone off the ball a little bit. AFC always. Looking at Arsenal fixtures coming up, I can't see us losing. I know we're Fulham away. Don't forget Emil Smith-Rowe and Reece Nelson are there. They might have a point to prove, AFC. I'm not. I mean, I haven't looked into the. I did know the fixtures, man, but my head's all jumbled up at the moment. I can't remember who got after that. But I know it's Fulham away on Sunday. I think we should comfortably win that game. But I've got a little bit of nervousness because of Smith Rowe and Reece Nelson. Hopefully, if we win the game, and they do score a goal, I hope it's one of them that scores their goal. To be fair, I would love that. I wouldn't be too disappointed if one of them scored against us because, well, Reece Nelson, I didn't really rate him too highly, but I did think the world of Emil Smith Rowe. So, I won't be too upset if he scored one. As long as we got more goals than him and we won the game and we get the 3 points, I won't be too bothered about that, in all honesty. Yeah. So, what do you think, AFC always? Do you think Chelsea or City or Liverpool, do you think that who's going to win the league? I know you don't think we're going to win the league, but do you think City or Chelsea can come and win it, or do you think Liverpool are going to run away with it? I'm not sure. I think Liverpool, if Liverpool got to go through a blip, they drew away to Newcastle. Always a tough game. I know that. I get that. We lost up there, but if Liverpool slip again, say they lose or draw again, and we all win, so we're going to be right back in the mix because then it'd be like 4 points or something like that, wouldn't it? They lose, it'd be 4 points, yeah. So 4 points ain't a lot. 4 points ain't a lot to be in front. I mean, leads like that have been overturned. We've still got a load of games to play. We've still got like 22 games left. So could be any one of them chasing pack, any one of the three that's chasing us, Chelsea and City. I can't see it being anyone else but them. But any of these three or four. But, I mean, I'd like to know what anybody else thinks. I'd like to know if you think Liverpool are going to do it, or do you think any of the other three, us, Chelsea or City, do you think City are going to be able to come back? Do you think Arsenal can do it? Or is Chelsea going to be the surprise package? What do you think? If we can buy a left winger and a striker in January, would be massive for us. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not so sure about a left winger, maybe a right winger. We've got Trossard and Martinelli. We might need a right winger to sort of back up for Saka or challenge Saka for his spot. That would be even better. Get another one. Get another top draw right winger to challenge Saka. And that, although that he's a star boy and he can't do nothing wrong in Mikel Arteta's eyes, can he? And here we go. Here's Anthony. Let's just bring him on and let's just bring Anthony in. Anthony, how are you?
Apologies, mate. Do you know what? I fell asleep. I bloody dozed off. And my missus just spoke me up. She went, "Were you supposed to be on a show at 7:30?" I went, "Yeah, what time is it?" She went, "Well, it's gone 7:30." I went, "Fuck."
I thought, no, I just didn't think. I was trying to start the show, but I didn't want to.
Sorry about that. Honestly, I fell asleep.
I got a bit nervous. You can tell probably AFC always is in the chat. I bet you can tell that as I'm doing this on my own, I get a little bit like a deer in the headlights about this.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Doing it on my own. I've got to get used to doing these lives on my own. I know. I love having people on the channel, yourself included. But I've got to get used to doing these things on my own because I do videos, but with the videos, all the little stuttering and I can edit it out. But when you're live, what you say, that's it. That's what you can do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think Chelsea will drop off. I think next season for Chelsea. I don't know, man. They look good. They look really good. First season in the Prem as well for Enzo Maresca. The same as Arne Slot. Them two managers have got their first season in the Premier League and they're doing bits. They're doing so well. Left side stinks, yeah. AFC, it does. It does. I think Martinelli's really dropped off. Trossard come on in the second half yesterday, made a massive difference on that left-hand side. Made a massive difference. Anthony, big up from AFC always.
Big up, mate. How you doing?
Yep. Let's just read this one as well. Imagine if we did finish above Man City, and they say to win the league you have to finish above Man City. Yeah, can you imagine that? Say we run us up to Liverpool, and then Man City are in third or fourth, or to Chelsea or whoever. If we run us up again, but Man City don't win the league, what does that say? What does that say about Arteta then? Do you know what I mean? What would that say? You have to win the league. You have to finish above Man City.
But I think, to be honest with you, we might. There's a possibility that we can do that this season. Obviously finish above Man City, but
and not
the
win.
problem is everybody says about Liverpool winning the league. It's not just Liverpool. You've got to put Chelsea there.
Yeah,
seriously, I've put it in the chat as well. I mean, their next 5 fixtures, Lee, are that easy. Chelsea, they can win all 5. Yeah, they can, and be either in contention, like just behind Liverpool, or they could be the top of Liverpool. It only takes one team to sort of dip in form a little bit, like what we did against Bournemouth and Newcastle in the league. And you look at the difference there, look. So I think Chelsea, they're the team to obviously watch out for, and Liverpool. Now Man City's got their win. They might go on that winning spree now as well.
Of course,
up. So, do you know what I mean?
Man
Anything
City
can happen.
Games. Man City lost all them games, and they're still in touching distance. It's fucking unbelievable.
Exactly. Yeah. So anything can happen. This season is going to be an interesting season, League, because the last 2, it was out of Man City or Arsenal, But now you could put 4 in the category possibility of 5. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think it's going to be the 4. I think it'd be between Liverpool, Chelsea, us, and City. I don't to win the league. I mean, I don't think anybody else will be able to come. Spurs or whoever at Villa, Brighton. No. I don't think any of them, the Aces, Fulham winning absolutely effing nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you might be right, mate. We've got to win something this year. We've got to win something.
Definitely. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be the Premier League. I mean, that seemed a bloody jinx in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, pulling out Man United. And I watched Mark Goldberg his show, and he was fuming. He was like, "Fucking hell, this is fixed. Somebody's paid the fucking man to pull the ball out that number." He said, "Why the hell we pulled out Man United in this round?" He was fuming.
No, yeah. You know what? Well, I said I've done a video, right, and I do prefer. See what I like in the we go in the FA Cup in the 3rd round proper, yeah. Isaac goal, but I wouldn't pay 100 million. He's too injury prone. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, Isaac. But yeah, I mean, what was I saying? Yeah, what I prefer to get. Just I like the lower team, not because I just only want to beat them and go through. It's just like giving them lower league clubs the day out. No, because it means a lot to them clubs. If a lower league team comes to Highbury, I was going to say the Emirates or Old Trafford or Stamford Bridge to a Premier League team, it's a day out for them. It's a day out, and it's money for the club. That's what the FA Cup's about. It's their club gets half the gate.
Yeah.
It's a big boost.
I personally think. I think. Do you know, like with the lower leagues? I said this. An ideal going back a couple of years ago. It's like the Carabao Cup. I think that should be made for the teams in the Premier League that finish 10th and below, and also Championship, League 1, League 2, and so forth. So a lower team has got a chance to win a trophy. Anyone who finishes top 10 don't qualify in that. They just get the FA Cup. Because I just think now it's too many games. And with this format as well in the Champions League, too many games comes too many injuries. And you look at the depth of our team. We haven't really got that much depth, have we? To cover, in sort of like every single game in game competitions.
Yeah. Or if it for the clubs that finish above, the clubs that you're saying not to go into it, the clubs that finish 11th and above, maybe put their under 21s in it.
Oh yeah, they could do, yeah. But what Arsene Wenger did in that competition, wasn't it? In the reserves,
put their under 21s in it.
Yeah.
Liverpool will destroy Everton comfortably on Saturday after. That's going to be a tough game, though, Aces.
Anything can happen in a
it's a
derby.
Goodison Park, isn't it?
Yeah, anything can happen.
It's a derby, mate. You think they're going to destroy them? Look, look what happened at Newcastle. It was 3-3. And by the way, my match predictions, I got that one right. We run through them in a minute.
I think I had 3-3 as well on that one.
No, you didn't.
Did I?
No, you didn't. You had. I'll tell you what you had. You had 3-2 Liverpool.
No, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. But
yeah,
it's
Liverpool.
But it's like going back what you said. I totally agree with that. I think we're getting injured to our 13 players, and all that sort of thing. So I think for that cut, I just think from the 10th down from the Premier League and the lower leagues, that's my opinion.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Have you seen the video of Everton's ground flooded? No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, what's that? They're what, Goodison or their new ground?
Oh yeah, they're building a new ground, didn't they? They're going there next season, aren't they?
No, next month, January.
Is it next month? I thought they was going to finish the season off.
Yeah, wow. No, it looks really nice as well. I went past it when I went to Liverpool, going back a few months ago, and it was all built up around. It's just like it didn't have any logos and all that up there, and the badge. That was the only thing that was missing. Obviously, the turf and most probably the seats inside. But I went past, and I tell you something, it's a fair big old stadium.
What's the capacity? 60,000.
This capacity, I think, is around about 60, 65. But this is where the Cronkies are looking in, because they're on about now raising the capacity of us, the Emirates, from 60 to 80. But for us to do that is going to cost us £300 million to do that. So, do you know what I mean? But they're trying to keep up with they want to keep up with the revenue. And since from day one,
go on.
Since day one, since we've been in the Emirates, they've even put the ticket prices up by 26%. Can you believe that? It's £4,000 now to buy a season ticket. That's the dearest one. Is £4,000 at the Emirates.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's
terrible. But see, I don't think that affects the actual budget revenue, FFP, and all that with that 300 million. I think they're allowed to invest that out of their own pocket. I don't think that counts. Yeah. I don't think that counts as a FFP or what is it? Profit and sustainability rules. And I don't think that counts. I think they're allowed to do that out of their own money.
Yeah.
So hopefully, if they're going to do that, they can. Anthony's pissed off that his beloved Bristol Rovers lost 3-0 last night.
Oh, fucking! I gladly lost 3-0. Really glad.
Anthony, where's the rest of the Christmas decorations in your house? I ain't even got none in my flat. Look, they're all at her house.
Yeah, I got the tree up behind me, and I've got the when the telly's on the TV unit, I got the garland and all that sort of stuff around it as well. And I got a few over here on the side. My missus trimmed up; she always does. And I was going to give her a hand but this is the only first year I didn't give her a hand putting the trimmings up. I had to put them up.
I don't bother.
Do you?
I ain't very Christmassy. They call me the Grinch, didn't they? My granddaughter was just started talking and she called me Grumpy.
Oh, is it?
Grumpy.
Oh, right. Oh, bloody hell. I
should have told you that. That's something else you're going to call me now.
No. You can't beat flip-flop. That's the way. You haven't been flip-flopping before I come on, did you?
No. Listen. Everyone's allowed to change their mind. Do you know what I mean? As long as you put your hands up to it and don't be a narcissist like some of these other channels. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Newcastle have a better squad than Everton. Yeah, Newcastle are better than Everton. Yeah, I agree. The Cronkies should focus on Arsenal winning major honours first instead of expanding the Emirates Stadium. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
300 million is pocket money for Stan Kroenke. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He can use his own money. I don't think he has to use the money that the club earns, like with the rules. But I think he's allowed to invest. I know he paid off the stadium when who was the other guy? The Russian. What was his name again?
Oh, well, Oshimov,
Is it
the
Ustinov?
Russian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when he bought his shares out, I think he paid off the stadium because the stadium was still being paid for, weren't it?
Well, he went to
The loan.
Everton, didn't he? He went to Everton.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the most
No, I'm
probably
talking
reason
about
why
Kroenke, Stan Kroenke.
they got new stadiums.
When he bought him out, when he bought him out, then he paid off the stadium. He paid the whole
Yeah,
debt off.
yeah,
So
yeah. But I think
no,
that's the reason why Everton's got a new stadium is because he offered Stan Kroenke, he offered him 1.5 billion to buy Arsenal, and Stan Kroenke said no, I want double that, and he said, well, no,
yeah.
I'm not willing to pay. So they had their falling out, paid him off, went to Everton, and you look at him now. He was the one that got he appointed Carlo Ancelotti as the manager at Everton.
Yeah.
So
That didn't last, did it?
no,
That
no,
didn't last. We could have got Carlo Ancelotti. We should have got him.
yeah.
Dan Kroenke's wife, she's worth more than him.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
wow.
Walmart. She's worth $20 billion, and Stan Kroenke, he's worth around about 14 billion.
Wow.
Yeah,
She's got what? She owns Walmart.
she owns Walmart.
I've
His
heard
wife,
of
yeah,
Walmart,
Stan's,
the American like mall,
yeah,
super mall, isn't it?
yeah, she owns that.
Fucking hell. Anthony has tractor detected. Detect at top. What? Anthony has tractor. What does that say? Detected at top to bottom.
Yeah,
Oh,
detected out top to bottom. He, I get that sort of thing. He always winds me up saying that I'm a tractor driver and that from obviously where I
no, I
live.
don't know what he
I got
means
a
by
bonus to do.
detected.
I don't even drive a tractor. I fucking hate them. But that
Yes, you do.
personally,
I've
and
seen a
you've heard it
picture of
here
you on a
first time on
tractor.
the show.
I've seen a picture of you in a tractor. Lee, you do look a bit like the Greeks. Oh, thank you. All green, and was it airy? Evening, early doors. Evening, Tony. I hope you're well.
We got Tom 5-2, by the way. I still have the Don.
Early
I'm still
doors.
going to give you shit.
Early doors. Early doors football TV. He's got his own channel as well. West Ham fan. Go and check that out.
Yeah.
Here, Anthony. Was that? Oh, evening, gents. I'm clicking it the wrong way. Here, Anthony. I've got my mug today. You got yours yet? What mug is?
Have
Oh,
I fuck?
I see
No,
something about mug.
Jess
Yeah,
was
you
supposed
ordered
to,
mugs, didn't you?
yeah, yeah. Jess was supposed to give me a mug, and I haven't got it. I haven't got it yet. So that's it. And
We're all saying hello to each other. Yeah, Jez, I'll see. How is Jez? Is he all right? Because I see. I did see a video and he wasn't very happy, but I don't want to talk about
yeah,
that
no,
really. I just wondered
I
if
think
he's all
he's
right.
away. I think he's away. He's been away on holiday. So he took that video down. He went out. He's got a video and said that he didn't know why he was gonna bother.
Yeah,
He was doing some shows. He wasn't getting views on it, but it was all his Arsenal programs for over the years.
yeah.
So I think he may have been led down the garden path for that one because the views weren't right. But I don't think he's going to quit. I think he'll carry on. He's just going to obviously just spice his video up a bit, his show up a bit more. And,
He
just do
gets a lot
like
more
different
views than
content.
me. He gets a lot more views
Yeah,
than me. Yeah, but he's got a bigger channel. But
yeah,
yeah, I was a little bit. I was thinking, anyway, we all say things we don't mean, don't we? So it don't matter.
yeah.
I hope he's
True. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's sound. He's sound.
Jezza ordered Bristol Rovers mug and sent it to Anthony immediately. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, Tone. Hope your show goes well, mate.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Godfather Jez is back tomorrow night. Okay. We'll have to wait and see that. Jez is back at home now. He will be doing a stream tomorrow. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. At least he ain't going to throw in the towel because I thought he was a little bit upset the other night when I see that video. That's good news. Julian Lopetegui has until Wolves to save his job. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised he's still got the job because they're not shy at pulling the trigger, West Ham.
No, they're not.
They're not
They're
shy
not
at
at
pulling the
all.
trigger, are they?
No, no. I mean, he brought all these players in. He signed what 10 or 11 players, pretty much a whole team this season. And it's very rare that he plays them. And if he does, each week he changes the complete team around. I personally think that's a manager I don't know his first 11 league. And
Yeah.
after 13 games, that's quite bad in one
How
way.
could you not? How could you though know your proper first 11? But if you buy 11 players or 12 players, you
Exactly.
bring that amount of players in, you're not going to know it for ages because you've got to try.
No.
Although it's all right on a training pitch, but in competitive football, it's like mentality. Like when I used to spar, sometimes I used to think, oh yeah, I mean, I'm doing all right at sparring. Get in that fucking ring, mate, and you'll get your head punched in. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
against a sparring partner that you spar against. It's
Yeah.
just like it's a different thing in your head. It's a different mentality.
Yeah. I put a video on
there is
our
a game.
chat about with you sparring. Did you see? You sent me a video that we do sparring. I put it in the chat, in the WhatsApp chat. Do you remember that guy on
No,
the sparring bag?
no.
I put it in the chat. I'll have to put it in there.
Me? I
Yeah,
can't remember.
he went instead of sparring like this, he's going. He's slapping instead of punching, he's slapping the bag.
Fulham nearly scored again. Oh yeah, there's a game on now, isn't there? Fulham Brighton,
There
Bournemouth
is,
Spurs.
yeah.
Bournemouth Spurs ain't on yet, but Fulham Brighton are playing. Yeah, full checker at Craven Cottage. What? Arteta's there. Is he at Craven Cottage? He's at the Fulham game. What's he doing there?
He's probably watching. He's made a mistake in selling Smith Rowe, and how good he's going to be this season.
Yeah, he's going to be a superstar. That kid. He is going to be a superstar.
Yeah.
I was supposed to put this one on when we were speaking about the other teams, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. But anyway, I forgot to do it. Never mind. So what do you want to do now? Should we talk about our match predictions first? Should we go into or do you want to do the FPL?
I tell you what, do the FPL, do the Fantasy Premier League first, and then we can go into the predictions, can't we?
Yeah, and then we'll do then we can do our team to play Fulham.
Fulham, yeah, that's sound.
Full set of taking notes for Sunday. Oh yeah, of course we've got them on Sunday, haven't we? Yeah. Is he there himself? Ain't he sent nobody? Wow, mind you, it's a sign of a decent manager.
Oh God, here we go again. Right, yeah, you can watch me on Wednesday nights on the good, the bad, the ugly. Yeah. Hi, folks.
We'll probably sign a dog to win the dog company. You know what? It's the first I heard about that was in this chat. First I heard about it was in this chat. All right, so let's go and have a quick little look at the fantasy football. Let's have a quick look at that. Where is it? All right, I'm going to be off screen. I won't be able to see what's happening. So you'll have to let me know about the comments or anything, Anthony. So the fantasy football, we're just going to check it. Huh? Here we go. We're gonna check out the positioning and who's at the top, how many points we all got. Let's have a little look at this. Oh my God, what's that? What is that?
I don't know whose team. You're gonna have to scroll up. I don't know whose team that is.
I think that might have been the team that I started with. I think it says, yeah. It always goes to game week 1. Look, see it? That's the team that I started with.
Oh, that was, yeah, you were top for that 1 week, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I was. I've got up to 9th though, looks like. I can see there. Well, I was down in 12th, but I must have had a better week this week. So let's have a look. So we've still got the top 3 in the same positions. We've got Arnie Slots, Chargers, Emery Baker still in top. He got 85 points from that game week. Wow. He's got 85 points. He's had a great week. Restored. in second, and Living Saliba Loca, very own McManus there. He's had a good week and all. Look, 63 points. He's in third. We've got Yorosaka Shy in fourth. He's moved up. He must have been in fifth above. He must have been below you, Anthony. He took your place.
He was below me, yeah. I hit 41. Well, you can see it there. I hit 41 points this week. I'm really debating, Lee, whether to take Haaland out of my team.
Oh, mate, so am I. I don't know what to do.
No.
I don't know what to do. Would you? He hasn't scored. He hasn't scored in the league, has he?
Yeah,
he hasn't given us nothing.
No, but when you look back on the fantasy football, apparently his name, he was the player that was most taken out with other like managers of their own team, their fantasy team. They took him out completely.
A lot of them are taking him out, yeah, but they don't want to stick with him. But you know, the only thing that I find difficult with this is if you take him out, what's it going to cost you if he starts scoring again to get him back in? You know what I mean by that is, you know, like you've got to make sacrifices, and you might have to make 2 or 3 subs to get him back in.
Yeah,
and that costs you points.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, you're in fifth. You got Kaimir River in sixth. Scott Kirk, the man from tomorrow, he's in seventh. He got 46. But look at me, look. We got Pepsi Sonic Guna in eighth. And there I am in ninth. I think I was in 12th last week, if I remember rightly. So I've gone up a few places.
Yeah.
I've gone up a few places. We've got first attempts in 10th, 50 points. Lawrence's Hammers, 44 points. El Diablo FC, 21. Oh, my God. I'm tempted to look at his team.
Yeah, go on
then. Got 21 points. Josie Herbert, 13th, stays in 13th.
Yeah.
G'day Cobber stays in 14th, 39 points. Up to 15th, we've got, I can't read that, In Something We Trust. I think that's supposed to be. Anyway, there, 58 points up into 15th. Waffle TV, 16th, stays in 16th.
Yeah.
Earn Your Spurs up into 17th with 58 points. Down to 18th is Moss. The Saskia Guna is down 34 points. Down into 19th, Living Saliba Loca. Oh, God, he was near the top a few weeks ago.
He was.
Yeah. 53 points, though. Decent week. Richie's Reds, 27 points this week, down to 20th. And we've got... Oh, Tony's off the bottom. Tony's off the bottom, look. We've got El Cockerel, 41 points, stays in 21st. Pure Blood FC stays in 22nd. Craig FC stays in 23rd. And Tony's... Oh, he wasn't at the bottom. There's more. Look, I thought he was at the bottom then. Tony's up to 24th, 52 points. Mason Mance Mineral stays in 25th. Down into 26th place is Zoe Mumford. Fuzzy Gump, oh my God, stays in 27th. And watch me now in 28th. I don't think that team's ever changed. That's probably going to be the same. That's probably been the same team for the start of it. It's a Mickey Mouse one, isn't it?
I think that is a Mickey Mouse one, yeah. I got a funny feeling that one, I've actually explained it on the show. I think what that is, that he was on my tablet and it was my stepson. I think he made his own fantasy football team, but he did it via through my Facebook. Hence, that's why my name's at the bottom. So I don't know, but he come into something like game week 6, I think, or 4. I think he missed the first month. Obviously doing this. So
AFC always. Oh, I've got to stop sharing. I worked out to come across onto that, but here we go. AFC always. Anthony, have you seen the prices for Christmas trees? I saw one today for £200. There's no way I'd pay that. Listen, my missus paid about 5 years ago. She paid $480 for one from John Lewis for a Christmas tree. I went fucking ballistic. 480 quid. We ain't got
For
two
a
bob.
Christmas tree.
We ain't got tuppence
Fucking hell.
halfpenny to rub together. We ain't got tuppence halfpenny. We really are. We're really skint, and we was really skint then. We ain't got fuck all. I mean,
No.
we've got we get what money we ever get. It always goes on the kids anyway. You know what I mean? But I'm wearing an old t-shirt that I've had for fucking 15 years. My trainers, I have one pair of trainers a year because we have to buy kids stuff. And when she does stupid things like that, man, I thought to myself, you're taking a fucking piss.
Piss. Yeah.
John Lewis,
Unfortunately,
I've always wanted a nice one. Now you got the silly one.
Exactly. I mean, you look at that tree behind me. That was in Argos. That was the original price of that one was 70 quid, reduced to 35. I thought, right, I'll buy that one for 35. Got to the checkout and I got it for 20 quid. It went down again. So I thought, bargain. This is the green artificial one, but it's got like all the white snow all over it.
Yeah, hers is artificial, but no, it is a big tree. She loves it. She's like Christmassy. That's why they all call me the Grinch. All the kids, everyone, they all call me the Grinch. And at Christmas time, because I'm always like, I don't, I'm not a very Christmassy person before Christmas, if you know what I mean. She likes all the build up.
Yeah.
She puts her Christmas tree up generally on the 1st of November, the day after Halloween. She's fucking mad. She's mad. It drives me mad. It drives me insane.
Yeah.
It's nuts. But she really loves it. So, don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, they call you the Grinch. I bet you when you wake up Christmas Day, you turn around, you go, oh, my fucking presents then. What's going on here? Yeah, we didn't buy you anything because you're a Grinch. And you're just like, oh, all right then. So the only thing you've got to look forward to is your Christmas dinner, isn't it?
Let's have a look at the chat quick. New FIFA Club World Cup trophy looks ridiculous. I've not heard of it. Have you heard of that?
I haven't seen it. I haven't heard of it or seen it myself. I haven't done that. No.
Listen, AFC, mate. I've done my bollocks. As I just said, we ain't got tuppence, ain't we? Right? We've never got any money in the bank. Every penny we get just goes. I don't know what happened. She got some money from somewhere, like some sort of bonus of some sort, or whatever it was. And a bit of extra money, and you're thinking, you know what I mean? It's going to be a bit easier this year, Christmas.
Yeah.
She goes and spunks some fucking monkey on a Christmas tree nearly a month. 480 she paid for it from John Lewis. 480 fucking quid. 5 years ago, it still looks the bollocks now, like when she does it all up.
Yeah.
I said, did it come with the decorations? She said, no, she had to buy them separate. Fucking joke, mate. You're right. It's a joke. Right.
Yeah.
So let's quickly run. I'm going to run through this quickly. Right. The last week's predictions. Because I'm the only one that got any right. And this week's predictions, right? I'll just prove it to the camera. See that?
Yeah.
Lee, I've already done mine. Right? I've already done mine. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Right. So let's run through these, right? So Brighton Southampton was 1-1. We're talking about like the weekend then first, yeah? Brighton Southampton was 1-1. No one got that right. Brentford Leicester was 4-1 Brentford. No one got that right. Palace Newcastle was 1-1. No one got that right. Forest Ipswich was 1-0 to Forest. I'm the only one that got that right. Wolves versus Bournemouth. It was 4-2 Bournemouth. No one got that right. West Ham Arsenal was 5-2 Arsenal. No one got that right. Chelsea Villa was 3-0 Chelsea. No one got that right. United Everton 4-0 United. No one got that right. Spurs Fulham was 1-1. No one got that right. Liverpool City was 2-0. No one got that right. So moving on to the midweek games. Ipswich Palace was 1-0 Palace. No one got that right. Leicester West Ham was 3-1 Leicester. No one got that right. Everton Wolves was 4-0 Everton. No one got that right. City Forest was 3-0 City. No one got that right. Newcastle Liverpool was 3-3. I got that right. You said 3-2. McManus said 3. AFC always said 3-2. So that was close, but no cigar. Southampton Chelsea was 5-1 Chelsea. No one got that. but AFC did say 4-0. So there was 4-goal difference, I suppose. Villa Brentford was 3-0 Villa. No one said that. Arsenal United was 2-0 Arsenal. No one said that. And we've got the 2 games that are going now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I got my prediction spot on. No, you were completely wrong. You got another chance later on. Just in a minute, we're going to do them. So no one can catch me because I've got 2 right. Nobody else has got any right. There's 2 games tonight. Fulham, Brighton. Right. So what's the score of that? Let's have a look. What's the scores on the door so far? I know Bournemouth Spurs is probably just kicked off. So Fulham are winning 1-0 at the minute.
Who scored that?
Who scored it? Let's have a look. Iwobi.
Iwobi. Yeah, he's scored a couple of goals of late, hasn't he, Iwobi? Ex-Arsenal player.
Yeah. Tottenham are playing tonight. They're away to Bournemouth. Is it Bournemouth?
Bournemouth. Tottenham's got Bournemouth. Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing tonight. They're away to Bournemouth, mate. Right. So what should we do now? Should we do our predictions for the weekend?
Yeah,
we'll do our team selection.
Yeah.
So if AFC and Aces, do you want to join in? Let me know if you want to join in so I can write your name down. Oh, you said Bournemouth. No, we're talking about this weekend coming up. Your score prediction for the Bournemouth game was last week. You predicted it was 2-0 Bournemouth. You already predicted 2-0. So we're going to go on to the weekend's games. So let's go with Everton versus Liverpool.
Everton versus Liverpool.
I've already done all mine. I've done mine already, so there's going to be no.
I think that'd be a draw, Lee. I did my predictions yesterday for another show, so I'm going to stick with that one. I went 2-2. I went for a Desmond on that one.
Yep, exactly the same as me. I went for 2-2. 2-1 AFC always wants 2-1 Liverpool. Okay. Right, so Villa Southampton.
Villa Southampton. I'm going to go for a Villa win on that one.
Let me just write Aces down. He's put a prediction in there. Aces. 4-0 Liverpool, yeah? All right. 4-0. Villa Southampton.
Villa Southampton. I think that game's got goals. I'm going to go 3. I'm going to go 3-2 Aston Villa.
So you're going to say 3-2?
Yeah.
AFC saying 3-1. I've gone 3-1.
Oh.
Is Asa's going to put his? While we're waiting for Asa, we'll move on to the next one and go. It is Brentford Newcastle.
Brentford Newcastle. 2-0 Newcastle.
2-0 Newcastle. Just wait for the other two. Oh my god! It's copy. Have you seen my bit of paper? Brentford Newcastle 2-1. Yeah. Aces is saying, what's your score prediction, Aces? You haven't put one in for Villa Southampton either. You haven't put a score prediction. You're saying the result, a draw, but the score we need, mate. The score. Palace City.
Palace and Man City. I'm going to go 3-1 Man City.
Well, I've gone 3-0 Man City. I don't think these are. I don't know what's happening with the chat. It don't seem to be 4-1. AFC always 4-1. Palace, City. I mean, sorry, 4-1. Okay, so the next game is United Forest.
United Forest. I think Forest might come back from that little bit of a slump that they're in. Do you know what? I'm gonna go 1-1. Man United and
1-1.
Forest. Yeah.
1-1. All right. Ace. AFC always. United Forest. I've gone 2-1 United. So he's got about 3 the same as me, I think. 2-1 United. Right, Fulham Arsenal.
Fulham Arsenal. I went 3-2 Arsenal. I'll stick with that.
Okay. 3-2. I've gone 2-0 Arsenal.
Fair enough. They seem to be a bit of our bogey team, don't they? Fulham as well, like Bournemouth as well, isn't it? Like Fulham, both of them too.
3-1, he's saying. AFC. Loads of confidence there. Ipswich, Bournemouth.
Ipswich and Bournemouth. 2-1 Bournemouth.
I've gone 3-1. Oh, 2-1 Ipswich. AFC's gone.
Okay.
Leicester Brighton.
Leicester Brighton. Yeah, I'm going to put this down. Do you know what? I'm going to say, because they defended well, Leicester, and they scored goals, but I think Brighton's a better team than West Ham. So on this one, Lee, I'm going to go my very first 0-0.
0-0.
Yes.
Leicester Brighton AFC. I've gone for a 2-2 draw. Desmond 2-2. 3-2 Brighton. Spurs Chelsea. Big game. Big game.
It is a big game. You know what? I'm going to go for a Chelsea win on this one, and I'm going to go 4-2 Chelsea.
Please God. Sorry, Spurs fans, but you don't like us, we don't like you. Not personally, the clubs I'm talking about. don't get it twisted. Nothing personal. 4-0 Chelsea. Wow. I've actually give you a bit of flowers. I've gone for another Desmond, a 2-2. Oh. And finally, West Ham Wolves.
Oh, bloody hell. I reckon that game. Do you know what? I think Lockyer gets sacked. This will be his last game. I reckon he did. I'm going to say 3-2 Wolves.
3-2 Wolves.
Yeah, I think they'll win by the odd goal.
I've gone 1-0 Wolves. 2-1 for AFC always to Wolves. So we've all backed against West Ham in that fixture. Wow. Okay, so now we're away to Fulham. So we're going to do. I want to do a predicted lineup. A predicted lineup or a lineup that we would pick for this game. We've got to base it on form and injuries and that. We do know there's a slight injury concern with Gabriel and Calafiori because they didn't play yesterday. But I do believe it was a knock. You know what happened? Let me tell you this. In my fantasy Premier League, I got Gabriel. And I wasn't sure what to do because it says 75% chance of playing knock. Yeah?
Yeah.
And it said it as well on Saturday. It said it as well on Saturday. But he played on Saturday and scored. I kept him in the team. So I was thinking, so what should I do? I kept him in, and he didn't play, didn't even get in the squad, he didn't even go on the bench or anything. So, I mean, we've got to think about whether he's going to be able to play or not. Also, Calafiori, so this is what we're going to decide. So let's go to it and pick a formation. So what formation do you want to go for? He goes for, should we just do the 4-3-3?
Yeah, let's go for the 4-3-3. Yeah,
because that's what it's going to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you read the? If there's any comments come up, Anthony won't be able to see them because I can't move the screen and read the comments at the same time.
All right.
So hang on. Right. So we're going to go for the formation is going to be a 4-3-3. You can actually see what I'm doing, can't you?
Yeah, I can see what you're doing. Yeah.
So okay. So here we go. We've got get rid of this. Bloody heads. Right. So we've got the 4-3-3. So obviously in goal.
Rhea, obviously.
Yeah, it's going to be Raya in goal. It's going a bit slow at the minute for whatever reason. This Spanish goalkeeper, David Raya, in goal. It's a pity that they don't leave it from the last time I've done this, and then you could just take one out and put one in. So David Raya made a fantastic save against Man United as well. Did he do it for the cameras? People were saying, haters are saying he done that for the cameras, that save.
No, I thought he played really well.
Dallo or Ahmad or whatever his name is. Did they?
Yeah. I think Rhea. I think if I pick three good players, I would have to say Rhea, Declan Rice.
Rice was brilliant. And Timber.
And Timber. I think they were the best three. I'll be honest with you, Lee. I thought Thomas Partey was poor. Now his passing was shocking in the first half.
Yeah,
Thomas
the first
Partey.
half. Yeah, I see some. Because as you know, that the first half the stream kept spinning. I couldn't. The first half was. I had trouble watching the first half, but the second half, I watched the second half, and I watched the better half.
Yeah. Because you like the wind up in the chat we was having. We were winding you up in the chat, weren't we?
Yeah, you know what we was doing as well in the chat, because I had to watch it on my phone. Every time you was putting messages in the chat, it was dinging and coming down my screen while I was trying to watch it on the phone. So that's why I had to mute the group. I had to mute 1 minute, sorry. All right, that was my daughter. She does know I'm doing this. So we're going to have Timber at right back, yeah?
Yeah.
I think that goes without saying. So we're going to put Saliba in.
Saliba in there, yeah.
In here. If it let me write his name. SL. Yeah. Do you know what? Kiwior played brilliant. He had, he had to fill Gabriel's shoes, didn't he? And I think he done. That's the best I've ever seen him play.
Yeah,
that's the best I've ever seen him play. Kiwior. I think he done really well. He done really well.
I personally think, Lee, I think Gabriel's going to play in this game. It seems like he was out because when he had that punch in the face from Fabianski, wasn't it? Do you remember when he went out to claim the ball and he caught Gabriel?
Yeah. Well, we got a penalty from it, didn't we?
Yeah, we got a penalty from it, and it seems like from then I think that was the most probably the only reason he was out, because that was the only knock that he had in the game. So but personally,
has he been playing with an injury though? Because he had it on the FPL. It said he had a knock in the game against West Ham before the game.
It did, yeah. But you know what Mikel Arteta's like. If you're 85 to 90% fit, you can play the game. So, and then that knock he had, I'm great. I don't get me wrong. I didn't want him having the knock, but I'm glad it was like the actual side of his face, and not like a leg or an ankle or anything like that.
Yeah, so he just had a punch on the face. So
yeah. So I think Gabriel will most probably feature in this one.
Okay. I don't know why it's running so slow. It's annoying me a little bit now. Yep, Gabriel.
Yeah.
One of the 3 Gabriels we've got in the team. Left back. Now the choices we've got Calafiori, who I think will probably be still injured. Kiwior can play there, or we've got Tierney, because Tierney was on the bench.
He was on the bench, but he didn't play him. And I really think, I don't know what it is. I think that I think there's no friendship between them two, Fiorentina and Mikel Arteta.
Absolutely.
But I think Mikel Arteta personally had to grow a set of balls, because I thought his man management skills is crap. Keep your personal feelings aside, and if he can play in that game and play well, you play him at the end of the day. So I got a funny feeling he's going to play Shevchenko, but I would rather play Fiorentina there. But I'll leave it to you, Lee. I think he'll play Zinni there.
We've predicted it's going to be Zinchenko. It's going to be Zinchenko.
Yeah, it is.
If Calafiori's injured, it's going to be. The others ain't. Tommy Arseneal's injured. Ben White's injured. So Timber, he might play. He might even. You know what he might do? You know what he might do?
Play Kiwior left back.
He might play Timber at left back and Partey at right back.
Oh God, yeah, he might do. Yeah.
That's what he could possibly do. He's done that. He done that in the game yesterday. He swapped it round, didn't he? I can't remember the exact reason why he did it, but it was for some reason.
He bought Mourinho on, didn't he? But
he brought on Trossard. He brought on Marino. He brought on. Who did he bring on? I can't remember why he had to swap that, because. Who did he take off? Did he take Zinchenko off?
He took Zinchenko off and put on Marino.
Right. But, so then, that was it. Then Timber went over to left back, and Partey dropped into right back, and Marino played in the midfield. Yeah, that was it.
Trouble is, though, if Partey was playing right back, he was sort of still in the midfield. So this is what we were saying in the chat. But I reckon what he did, which people don't realise, I reckon he played Saliba, Kiwior, and Timber, the 3 centre backs. I personally reckon he played a 3-4-3 formation when he made those subs. Because Partey he wasn't really in the right back position, was he? He was sort of still in the middle of on the park. Do you know what I mean? So I reckon he played that 3-4-3, because to me, Partey wasn't a right back when he made that substitution. So I reckon that was what he did anyway. In my opinion, I reckon he played 3-4-3 the last couple of minutes of the game.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're probably right. I've been thinking about. Yeah, because he wasn't really I thought Julian Timber had a fantastic game as well. Did you? I thought we had a really. Zinchenko didn't have a bad game. He played well. It's the best I've seen him in a while.
He played all right, Zinchenko. I'll give credit where credit is due. He didn't really much go inverted, though, did he? There were spells where he did go inverted, and there were spells where he didn't. But he looked better when he didn't go inverted. He just literally went up. Just past the halfway line. But I was surprised he actually got back. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, it was a good game. I think the first half was slightly boring against Man United. It was just it reminded me of 2 people playing tennis and not scoring points. They were just, the ball was backwards and forwards all the time.
Hitting at each other, cancelling each other out a little bit. They did, I think. Yeah, there wasn't.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of negative comments and videos on it, but then it gets forgotten because during the game, because obviously I was looking around to see for watch along because I couldn't get the game going properly, and the first half, everyone I was looking at that was doing watch alongs was going mad about it, moaning about it. This
Yeah.
is shit. This is that. This what they doing. And
Yeah.
so I thought, I'm probably glad I missed that first half. Yeah.
There wasn't nothing much to talk about to see in that
So
first
we're going
half,
to
to be
go
honest with you.
the midfield three. So this
Yeah,
right side of the midfield, I think it's going to be brutally obvious who's going to be there.
Declan Rice.
No, the right side. The right side of the three is Odegaard, isn't it? Declan Rice plays on the left side, doesn't he? Of the three.
No, on the game yesterday, Declan, it went Rice on the left, Odegaard in the middle, and then Partey on the right.
Oh,
So
all
obviously
right.
it gives that
Well, it
chance
don't
for
really matter.
Odegaard to go up through the middle, and them two comes in as a pivot.
Yeah, but I mean, if Partey plays in the centre, then he can drop, like he can just drop straight back like that. So he comes in like this, Odegaard. He comes in because he's
I've
with
never
Saka.
seen. I don't ever
'Cause
see Odegaard in that position. I always see Odegaard in the middle. When it comes up, Odegaard's normally in the middle because
Yeah,
he goes up through the middle, and then you've got
yeah,
the
he comes
Rice
in here.
and
He comes in like that, but then him and Saka. So he comes out wide with Saka, doesn't he? And Timber comes up behind. He sort
oh
he,
right, because yesterday, yeah, but I've watched it now. He's Odegaard. Odegaard's always in the middle.
yeah, it is in the middle. He is in the middle, but way this looks, he's on the right side of the midfield three. They're all central midfielders, isn't they? Because
Yeah, they are.
the
Yeah, yeah.
fullbacks come
But
up.
I mean, the reason why the Odegaard's in the middle because he can go up, and then you have Rice on the left and Partey on the right, and they close together, which comes as a double pivot with Odegaard just up in front of them. That's what happens.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, we'll leave it. We'll just do this anyway.
Or just
Don't
leave it like that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I think Party had I don't think he had a great game.
No. He was rubbish. Partey. His passing was absolutely dire. And do you know what? I'll be honest with you now. Don't get me wrong. Everybody was talking about him. Yeah, he was great. But you know what? If he was to leave Arsenal, if we was to sell him, let's say something like 18 mil or 15
Mm,
mil, if we got that, I would most probably take it for Party now.
mm.
Seriously, I would. Sell Jorginho and start bringing in some. We definitely need a striker. We need to get a striker in January. But
Absolutely.
I reckon next season we've got to concentrate more on that three in that midfield because I think we need fresh legs there because
I
Partey's
think
going
we're
to
going to
be.
get Zubamendi. You know,
That's what I reckon. I said Superman as well. I reckon
I
that'd be
think we're
good.
going to get him.
Hmm.
But anyway, so who are we putting in midfield? Well, I know with Declan Rice, but who else are we going to put in there? We're going to put. Are we going to go for Party? Do you think he's going to go for Party, or do you think he's going to put Jorginho in there? I think he's going to put Jorginho in there. You know,
Yeah, he could do, but then again, there's that Marino as well, isn't it?
that's a
So
possibility. Hang
I
on,
think
yeah,
I think I think Rice and Marino with along with Odegaard
yeah,
within
you
that
might be
three.
right because he's brought him on to get his legs going.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could be right. So yeah, let's
there's
put
no point.
Marino in there.
Yeah, there's no point paying all that money for him and not bloody playing him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and yeah, you could be right, and hopefully that'll lead Declan Rice to do his proper job to be the six because he gets forward Marino as well, doesn't he? We need Declan
Yeah.
Rice to stay being the six. I know he can get up the pitch and all that, and he can carry the ball well, but he can win the ball back better than most of the other players there. He's good. He can win the ball back. He's a good ball winner, isn't he?
He is a good ball winner, yeah.
So that's our midfield. It looks all right. So now we're going to go for. Obviously, it's going to be Saka at right wing.
Right back, yeah. I'm just going to let you know, Lee, what it is. AFC always put in the comments. Like this is you I'll read the team out because he's actually put his 11 in there as well. He's put Raya, Timber, Zinchenko, Gabriel Saliba, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Trossard, Saka, and Havertz. That's the 11 he's gone with.
Yeah.
And then and after that is 3 comments, and it's just questions. So we can answer the questions after when we've done this.
Yeah, because I can't see them, AFC. I can't see your questions because while I'm doing this, I can't. I've got to have it on the screen.
Yeah.
So it's got to be Trossard left wing,
right. Do you reckon? Yeah, Trossard. I think. I didn't think Martinelli had a great game. To be honest with you,
I thought we were shit. I'm disappointed because I thought because he played the old game against West Ham, Trossard.
Yeah.
And Martinelli didn't get on the pitch, and I thought he's saving him for Man United. He's saving him for that game.
Yeah. But in that second half, did you think Trossard could have scored at least 2 goals in that second half?
Yeah, he come on and he was different. It was absolutely. It was like a different animal. He come on like a man possessed. He was running at the defence, wasn't he? He was trying to get the ball. He was asking for the ball. He was trying to play the 1-2s, give and goes. I thought, he's made a difference. He come on and made it. That's what I said to you before. He's an impact sub. He is when he starts the game, he's never that good. When he comes off the bench, he's fucking brilliant.
Trossardinho. But also, I think with Trossard, you can't play Trossard and Martinelli together in the same team.
No, you can't. Absolutely not. No, you can't.
It does not work.
No, we said that last week, didn't we? You can't do that. So up front, so who are we going with? Who do you think? I think he's just going to go with Havertz, isn't he?
I think he's going to go with Havertz, but with me, I don't think it makes a difference because both of them can't bloody score for shit, can they? Do you know what I mean?
They're both shit.
Havertz, so.
Yeah, they're both shit. You're right. Havertz. I think you know what. If Havertz can find a bit of form like he done towards the second half of last season, if he was in that kind of form, that looks a decent side, mate. It looks a decent side. I'm not sure about Marino, man. The jury's still out of him. A little bit nervous about Zinchenko, but apart from that, that's a fucking good team, mate. It is a good team. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah. I just got on the last game, Lee. I think if I was the Arsenal manager and against that Man United team, and I would be, I would have put Thomas Partey on the bench and say, look, you didn't play well in that game. You're on the bench next week against Fulham.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then vice versa. Mourinho takes his place, but it's like what I said. I would love just one game this season just to see Kieran Tierney to play left back, just to see what he got. Do you know what I mean? To see if he's lost anything, like if he's lost pace, skill, his mentality up here. I know it is a bit of a risk, but I just want to see Kieran Tierney just play with at least one game, and we can actually judge him. I know you shouldn't judge a player by one game, but at least we can 50% judge him in that one game and say, well, hang on, he played fucking brilliant in that game. He should play the following week.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree. I do agree. AFC always, I know you read it out, but let's just read it out again. This is his team. Raya in goal, Timber, Zinchenko, fullbacks, Gabriel and Saliba centre halves, Partey, Rice and Odegaard in midfield, Trossard, Saka and Havertz. 1 second, guys. Can I just go and answer that buzzer?
Yeah. Rice and 8 is wasted there. Yeah, you're right, AFC always. And obviously a question, do you think Calafiori is the weakest link in the defence? The trouble is, though, people have said the Calafiori is made of glass. So, but yeah, I think he can be, but he's got to be given more gameplay. Sorry, but it's like what I said with Calafiori. He can either play out on the left, yeah, on left back, or he can actually play as a centre back as well. Maybe, just maybe, if he wants to change that back row, because that line of defence, we can throw options in all the time in that back four. We can't really do that, obviously, up front that much. But the back four, if Calafiori, if he could play left back or even try him at centre back, it's just worth it just to see how he gets on. But unfortunately, that guy is made of glass, Calafiori. He one knock, he's out. So that's my opinion on the guy anyway.
Let's just read this out. Oh, that was your question. I agree with you, yeah, with what you were saying about. I could hear what you were saying. Arteta said it was too soon for Gabriel to play against Man United. He will be back against Fulham. He will be back in for the Fulham game. Calafiori, he's not sure about. Yeah. You just answered that question. Rice is an 8. Rice as an 8 is wasted. Yeah. He's a 6. He's a 6 for me. He can fill in for a game or two at an 8, but he is a 6. He is a 6.
He is a 6.
He started off as a centre half, West Ham.
Yeah.
Question: do you know how much it would cost you to buy a pack of 6 Christmas crackers? It would cost you 1,000. What? Geez, I'm expecting some gold items in those. What?
Oh, I think he put it in a chat last time. He bought some. I think it was Christmas crackers that cost obviously they're £1,000, and he's hoping obviously when you pull the crackers on Christmas Day, a fucking gold bar comes out or something because it's like
fucking right at all. I don't. I would love to see him. I thought he was brilliant when when he first came. It was like he who was that left back that he took over from? The I always forget his name. Monreal, and who was the tank one? What was his name? The 2 left backs played the tank. Can't remember his name. Big, massive geezer. Can't remember. But Monreal was a left back for years, wasn't he? And
he was. Yeah, Nacho Monreal. Yeah.
And Nacho Monreal. Yeah, he took over from him when he first come in there. I told you that I was talking about a game. I see him in a game. I'm not sure it was. I think it might have been Chelsea. We was losing the game, and he was just coming. Come on! I think we scored, and then he was running and getting the ball, and he was saying, "Come on!" He was driving us all forward, and we won the game in the end.
That's right. Yeah,
it was brilliant. I can't remember who he played against though. Did you know Calafiori played more times at centre back than left back? But not for us. I know for Italy and his old team.
Oh, in Italy, I think he plays both there, centre back and left back. For his club, he does. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was that one. Right. So, what's the time? Time is it's 10:09. All right then. Well, thanks everybody thanks AFC always in the chat. The only one in the chat tonight. Bit disappointing that there wasn't any more. But there you go. Aces was in the chat. Big up Aces as well. Bit disappointing. No one watching the stream. But we keep trying. We'll keep trying. As long as we keep.
That's what you need to do is try, Lee. And I just want to apologise for coming on late. Honestly, mate, I was hanging this morning when
before you come on, I had about 15 people in the chat, like on viewing. 15 people not commenting, but they was all watching. And as soon as you come on, they all went boo, 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 all drops away.
Yeah.
All right. Did you see? Did you hear the crowd? That's what I wanted to ask. Just come to me. You know when we're taking corners, do you know what the crowd are doing?
No, I might have done, but I forgot. Yes.
As he's running up and take the goal.
Yeah. Do you know what? I had my brother's a Man United fan, and a few of my mates. And what they've done, they messaged me, and one of them sent a screenshot picture of a heat pad, and like where all the players are covered, and
Yeah.
they made one up where it was all on that corner, on the corner flag was just there. It had no heat anywhere else. It was just on the corner flag. So it was a joke one, obviously, but obviously Man United fans says, "Oh, they criticise Arsenal fans, oh this and all that and all that." I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, we can be, but you're not all innocent yourself, Man United fans, because you get in a piss when you don't win nothing. Look at the time at the era when you had Fergie, and you lost out on remember when he lost out on the Premier League to Man City, he lost out on one goal difference, and there was loads of them that was pissed off.
Oh,
Do you
mate,
know what?
listen.
I enjoyed it. I did
Do you know
enjoy
what?
that one that season.
Was it 13 Premier Leagues he won, Ferguson?
Ferguson, yeah, he won 13 Premier Leagues in total.
13, that's a manager, isn't it? 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pep doing that, didn't you? Because they won 6. Like Pep's won 6.
Yeah.
I think they've won 8 altogether, haven't they? City.
He's won 6 and they've won 8 because I think what is it?
Yeah.
Roberto Mancini won them. Who was
Pellegrini.
Pellegrini? He won them. So what's that? 6, 7, 8. You
8,
got to
yeah.
think if they win it, they're almost kept going. I mean, because we've won 13.
We've won 13 titles altogether. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty much there. I would like to see 14 and then 14 become 15. See, I'm the sort of Arsenal fan, mate. I'm not expecting to win the Premier League every season, even though you want your team to do that. But even if we won
just
one every 2 or one every 3. Do you know what I mean?
Perfect.
That's
perfect.
Yeah.
No, we're not asking for much.
No.
But we just don't want to be 20 years without one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nketiah still hasn't scored a goal for Palace. Thanks for the 30 million, but imagine if you scored the winning goal to knock us out of the League Cup. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's written
true.
in the
That's
stars.
true. That's true. I heard a rumor that if he doesn't start scoring for Crystal Palace, they're going to sell him. But apparently, West Ham are looking for a striker. West Ham might go in for him for Palace for next season. I have read that.
Fucking hell, they've got to be off their rockers. They've got to be off their rockers. Ollie, Arsenal score from a set piece. Or you going, oh, that's all the fans are doing that now.
Yeah.
Anthony, was it? Anthony, I want Arsenal back to winning the league titles like 89. Love that one. Anfield, 89. Brilliant. 91. Chelsea was the only team to beat us that season. 98, Wenger's first double. We won a double there. And so, did we win the double in 2002 as well? We done two
we
doubles.
did. FA Cup. We won the FA Cup and the Premier League. I think 2002 was it? I think it was Newcastle in that final, wasn't it? I know it was 98. We played Newcastle in the final. We beat them. And then not 2002. Well? I think did we have Newcastle twice in FA Cup finals?
No, was it? I can't remember. I can't. My brain's frozen.
Southampton.
It was Chelsea.
No.
Chelsea we beat in the final,
and then we beat Chelsea. Yeah. No. That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I mean, you look at that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 Premier League trophies from 89 to 2004. All right, fine. But look, that's still trophyware right there. Premier League. If you can get that within what? That's not even. That's what's that? 14. That's 15 years. That's 5 Premier Leagues in 15 years. All right, that seems a bit long. But look how long we've gone without a bloody Premier League trophy now. 21 next year. If we don't win it this season, it'd be 22 years without a Premier League.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
When Tony Adams went to prison, he asked for the walls to be moved back. I've heard that a million times, that joke.
Yeah.
I've heard that a million times. Well, anyway, listen, let's go. Let's call it a night. Hang on, what's this? 71, 98, 2002, we won the double. Yeah. All right, then. So let's call it a night. Thanks for watching. Thanks, everyone. AFC, big up as always. AFC, big up as always. Do you like that? Do you like what I said there?
Yeah.
Sorry about listen, the moderator thing. I don't know what I've fucking done. There was all I had a few moderators in here, and I've fucking done something when I was trying to do the settings on the thing. Anyway, I'll get back. I'll sort something out with that. But anyway, thanks for coming on, Anthony. Eventually, me old
That's
mate.
right. Yeah, sorry about that. No, honestly, I was seriously. I was a bloody sleep. My missus woke me up. It was a good
That's
job
all
she
right,
did.
man.
What
That's
was it?
sweet.
15 minutes? Was it about quarter of an hour into the show? Wasn't it? Quarter of an hour, 20 minutes. I missed
Something like that. Yeah. I was glad
Yeah,
AFC was in the chat, so I had someone to talk to because I was looking at my
yeah,
computer
true. Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to Anyway, no worries. Thanks for coming on anyway, and I'll see you all later. God bless, by the way. See you later.
See you
Great
later.
show, Lee and Anthony. Thank you, AFC. See you later, mate.